2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Genesis Scottish Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke. I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now, there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're intending to beat the big-hitting Brooke Henderson. She might be a kind Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand, because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brooke Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one, if you can win, will certainly build your confidence.
And what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich?
Green sits slightly above the players. There's bunkers dotting the front left and one just front right. If they do throw it to the left and long, it will come down a pretty good sized slope back onto the center of the green.
But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
And as we head to the second, Rich, the players heading back towards the first tee.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Should find the green.
That was special.
Okay, time to return to the action. Taking aim from around 190 yards here. Going with the hybrid. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
That's the right pace. This should drop. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
He finds himself tied for 6th. As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go into a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
Rich, I know you've got terrific history in Europe. You've spent plenty of time over here. You've been revered by the European Tour. You broadcast to a European audience. How special is it for you to be here at the Scottish Open this week?
I absolutely love being back at the Scottish Open, Luke. Not only because of the venue, because of the fans in the game. They're so knowledgeable. You hit a shot to 30 feet, and you hear all sorts of people hooting and hollering because they know how good of a shot that was. I mean, you had a bad angle coming out of a rough lie, whatever it is. I just love it coming back here because it seems like they have a interest, a knowledge, and a passion for the game, unlike almost any fans around the world. I think that being in Scotland, playing over here, and having to use your imagination, hitting all the shots that are required to play well over in Scotland is imperative. And I think this is why Americans love to come over here, because it's a completely different kind of golf than what they're used to back in the U.S.
It's tracking. That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make a par here. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 1 under for the tournament. And as we take a look at the 4th hole, the shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark. Players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there. Looking better.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. To the top 5 he goes. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And down it goes.
Oh yeah, that's huge. Oh, that celebration, that's a little spicy. I don't know if these two are going to be talking now.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 5th hole, Rich, a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
Yeah, that one will play. And this putt to move into 4th place on the leaderboard.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Ooh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Looking at the caddy, a bit too much club there.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
This putt for par here.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
She's got a great look at birdie here. This has a real chance.
Well, that's going to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous driving area. There's just a couple of bunkers you have to worry about. However, you find the fairway. Now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
That's frustrating. That'll sting a bit. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
On a nice line.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She got one back on that last hole.
They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Well, that shows the hands of a surgeon, doesn't it?
My surgeon's hands were a little shaky. That's why I have the scar.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Well, most players aren't able to carry those fairway bunkers basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less, find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 7. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Just 1 shot back now.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Oh my, right by the hole. A par putt awaits. He's currently sitting in 4th place. The 9th is a strong par 3 reach, one of the longer ones.
It is. There's some bunkers on the right-hand side that you absolutely must avoid. If you miss it on the left-hand side, however, you've got to pitch uphill to a green that will slope away from you. A par here is a really good score.
Second shot here on the 9th. Oh, sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's got some work to do. She's 2 strokes behind so far.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And back to the play, shall we? This is an exciting position, isn't it, Rich? Tied for the lead as we enter the back 9.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Sitting at 5 under for the day, in a share of the lead. That was wonderfully done. Getting ready to play their 3rd. He shares the lead. Time now for the 4th shot. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
Got to try and save the par here.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, my God. Oh, here she goes, marching up the leaderboard. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dog leg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into this green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Okay, steady now. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. This one started out on a good line.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, ooh, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Let's return to live play now. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Get in the hole. Oh, just missed. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
He's got this for his par.
That's pretty tidy. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
Currently 5 under for the round. Another beautiful hole, Ridge. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to hit it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
From about 130 yards here, only one shot off the pace. And choosing the 8-iron here. Unable to find the green on this one.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Currently -5.
currently tied third, just a couple out of top spot. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
And let's have another look at that one.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Oh, good shot that, right inside the range.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Here's Brooke Henderson. Wow. Oh, that was pure silk. Well done. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Ouch, that hurts. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. He's currently in a share of top spot. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
This is looking pretty good in the air. Good shot there. This putt to get to 7 under the card. Oh, so close. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Just didn't drop. Putting now for a bogey. The putt drops, now at 5 under with just a few holes to play.
And some kind of fast finish required if they want to win this thing.
Currently has a share of 2nd place. Just a few holes remaining in the round. The 16th hole, one of the last true birdie chances, Rich.
It is. Tee it high and let it fly there, Luke. Don't go down the left-hand side and find any of those bunkers. Hit it down the right-hand side, and you got to believe you're going to make, at worst, a birdie 4.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This shot coming from around 220 yards.
And only one off the pace here. Going with the 5-wood. Well, it's fair to say that fortune favours the brave, Rich.
Yes, it does. And being just one shot back, things are getting interesting.
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
No, that's too bad. Well, this is an important putt for the tournament here, Rich.
Certainly is. Let's watch it unfold, Luke.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole.
And that will move him to 6 under par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. All right, Rich, the 17th.
This is an amphitheater style green. All sides kind of work back towards the green. There is a little front left section, though. When they put the flagstick over there, you have a really good opportunity to hit it in there close.
That could play.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
That impressed me and her. Okay, let's get back to the action. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
One of the good guys out there, Luke. I am hoping for this one to fall.
That's disappointing. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Don't mind the look of this. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. We'll hold. Just one off the lead after that hole. And as we make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this 18th at the Renaissance Club?
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
Oh, well played.
Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one needs to kick left. Well, that's one job complete, Rich. They've shimmied their way onto the dance floor.
Yes, but can they keep their dancing shoes on, Luke? They need this putt to force the playoff.
There's been some sharp shooting today. This putt is for a final score of 64.
So far, so good.
And there it is, Rich. We're going to extra holes now. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got extra holes coming your way.
Oh, everybody loves a playoff, Luke. I'm excited about this.
This will be intense, Rich. So much pressure, and these players won't be stopping until one of them wins the hole. Buckle up.
Oh, such an exciting day, Luke. Let's get into it.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
Well, what's your advice here, Rich, with the opponent so close to the hole?
Only look at the flagstick, look at nothing else. Hit your shot and hit it close.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
It all comes down to this. Make it, and the playoff continues.
This is looking solid.
And that'll force this playoff to another hole. Next hole in the playoff will be the 10th.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Second shot here at the 10th. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, really had that shot dialed in. Not bad.
This putt for him to win the event.
This for a birdie run.
And this historic tournament has yet another champion. Congratulations to our Genesis Scottish Open winner.
And what a victory it was around this Renaissance club here in Scotland. An impressive victory by this player.
Well, that'll put a smile on the dial, won't it, Rich? What an outstanding performance.
Getting it done on the second playoff hole. What a great win for this player.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.